Hello everyone and welcome back to some more surviving on Mars. Well, it's just surviving Mars actually, it's not surviving on Mars, it's surviving Mars, which is different. You have to survive the entire planet instead of surviving on the planet. Let's load up the game we were playing before with Europe, Hydro Engineer, 2 North, 35 West, or Xanthe Alpha.
Research complete. Sector scanned.
1 can travel back to Earth. What did we... Well, it's been a while since we researched something. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some bonus funding. Then productivity engine training, and then low-G engineering, and then CO2 jet propulsion. I'm actually gonna abuse the patents to get more research going, probably? It depends. So we have 202 right now. This will be done in a while. Hopefully we don't randomly get more stuff before then. Let's just unpause. Yeah, I mean, we can send this rocket back. It's still gathering some resources. The other rocket is... No, it's not up here. That's where we got our rovers running. Oh no, it's already on its way to Earth, and it has 22 rare metals on board. Let's see what we get out of it. I think we can definitely speed up again. The things I would really like to do is get an engineer, a research lab going, but... Hey Black Cat, welcome to the stream. I would like to get a research lab going, but the issue with that is simply the fact... Wait. 6, 24, and 3 kids. Okay, that's fine. Is I don't have room in this dome right now to actually build more buildings.
Funding received.
Oh, it's that thing that you can hear. Wow. 484 million funding from the 22 rare metals. That is definitely not bad. You have collected your stuff over here. Yeah, this is a metal deposit, and it's definitely getting together. Actually, let's make that a route. You are... Yeah, that's all they can do, really. Yeah, when it needs to run further away than out of its own range than where the drones are, the drones will load in first. Which is kind of cool, considering. So our research will be done soon. We have 686. I just want to know if we actually get 800 out of this or less. Because we earn 500 from the patents themselves, but then we get bonus for researching something as Europe. Which is something I'm very keen to see happen. What I can do is start collecting some metals over here with the rover. Because we're going to need the... get the area ready for exploitation anyway.
Cable fault reported.
So we'll get a metals deposit over here. I think that's a fine position, yeah. I do want to clear this one out first before I move over to that one. And the other ones are probably just charging. We have an unemployed colonist. I think one of the no, they're just unemployed. Oh. Oh, they need the... They need to have maintenance here. I mean, if worse comes to shove, we're gonna put... Nah, I don't want to put in a night shift right now. I will open up the metals extractor at level 2. They're already working on it, right? The drone is on the way to repair. Okay, that thing is really loud. Okay, so machine parts, we're doing fine. 55 now, it's only increasing. We're going to need a polymer factory, and
Sector
we're definitely going to
scanned.
need an electronics
Anomaly
factory.
found.
Oh, that is a perfect anomaly to find, actually, because our explorer can go and check it out. And it's extra research, which means we'll get more research done quicker.
Research complete.
Okay, so... Was it 8? No, it was 6 something 6. Right? We had 200, we got 484. We had 200 and a little bit, 480-ish. So we had 686. That would be 700. Yeah, it is. Oh, but how much more is it? Well, our funding is coming along. Emergency training. Oh, not bad. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. I like that idea. Also, I think one... I'm not 100% sure. Yes. The polymer factory actually is an out of dome building, so we can actually add that here if we need to. Then we can drop a shift at the machine parts factory and swap it over to the polymer factory. You, I could tell you to leave. I will tell you to leave. It's time to go. So, we will want the polymer factory, but we're also going to need water to get to it. And I kind of want to connect it to this water supply because this one has just enough production for its current demands. This one we can up to 2.23 using a few polymers. And that is exactly enough to supply the polymer factory as well. The only problem is we have to put it reasonably far away from this system because of the because we need the workers from the dome. Bye, Orca rocket thing. Okay, which frickin' person is working it? Don't tell me that's not... Oh, no, this should be working. Yeah, no. I'm like, wait, but that's the other one. No, this hub can reach the entire dome, so I think it's this person, yeah. Well, person, it's a drone, and now it needs to be charged up first. At least they're now in the night shift, so... And we do need the rare metals to also construct the electronics. So yeah, we're going to send over a whole lot of electronics and polymers on this next mission because we're running out of both. Even if soon we will be producing more. Up here would also be a decent spot for a bigger dome at some point. Concrete. There's a lot of concrete here that we want to mine. Yeah, we definitely need to expand southward. Maybe just get a new base set up, which is currently already getting metals. Good. Our explorer is doing work. I just want to get you charged up again. You are out of metals there. It's nothing. It's 12 out of 12. Let's get all these metals ready. Just having them feels better.
Research complete.
Productivity training. Oh, good. Which one was that again? Engineers and geologists have better performance now, and we do have some of those as well now. Low G engineering, better dome. Yeah, that's why we also need the polymers in the factory now. Drone hubs need electronics. Polymers for the batteries, metal for the solar panels. We still have plenty of metals for now.
Resources are low.
Yeah, it's time to actually start bringing them in because we're down to 6. Okay, cargo rockets, electronics. It's expensive though, which is an issue. We're also gonna get a prefab factory for it. It needs to be in dome. But we are gonna need one. I think I also need a new drone hub to expand southward. Fuel moisture is fine. I mean, there is almost nothing at the north end of our current base that we still need to have. I do need polymers. Just 10 extra until we get everything ready. Yeah, funding is starting to become an issue, but we are getting metals, so... let's see, so why do we still need to be up here? Well, eventually we will want a dome for more mining of this stuff. But other than that, it's just old stuff, really. That I can move down. So if we move all of this, it's abandoned. I destroyed this sensor tower. Let's just clear it out. So what is in range that we have to remove? Well, we have to move 9 solar panels and a battery. That's all that's in this hub's range that is not in this hub's range.
Funding received.
Oh good, rare metals export, always nice. So in other words, if we get the power again down here, we can definitely move our main resource hub closer to here. And we can reach it from here as well. It's gonna require a whole lot of load though. Most of them are idle though. But I think that's going to be the better thing to do. This one is also in range of this hub. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving the power down here. Can I build those Stirling reactors yet? No. They require machine parts, and we have plenty of machine parts. Oh. We will get more power if we build those things up here. And we will only need the machine parts to keep them maintained. I'd rather just use them down here. Also, we can still oh, it costs polymers to upgrade. Hang on, let's not do that yet. Okay, let's first see how far do you reach to that sensor tower. So that's where we will build our new drone hub, that we already have, by the way. Let's build it here. You do not reach this one, but you can reach this one if we build that far out. You can be here. That's in range of more metal to be gathered.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
Pipe leak and a cable leak. Okay. Next up is... I think we're just gonna have to move our machine parts down here. Yeah, it's dust. It's mostly just dust doing everything down there. So we have the food, we have for machine parts, for polymers, for electronics. Then we'll want the fuel. I'm also going to move the fuel down, but that is a bit more pricey to do. That second fuel depot is not in range, right? No, it's not. But we are actually maxed out on fuel. Holy crap. We need a way to spend our fuel at this rate. Vacant work slots is 9. That is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the polymer factory, but it's running. Oh yeah, that's why we're using our fuel on now. 1.3 daily production. It's not the worst, but I think it's going to be more important to have a second one of that one running instead of 2 of these. Because metals, we're definitely keeping up with our machine factory. So vacant work slots is now 7. That's fine. 2.6. Water! We found a new water source up there. Let's see. We don't actually need machine parts in any of these, so
resources are low.
We're gonna drop this machine parts factory right now. We know the resources are low. We're working on it. We are bringing the prefab in, but we are going to need a second dome to actually do anything about that. I'll land it here. Nice and cozy, out of the way. Okay, you are done. We also need to start moving our metals down. Oh, you can't reach those. Ooh. They can barely reach them as well. What are you going to need to maintain these? Machine parts, metals, machine parts, metals, more metals. Everything is going according to plan, and we move our batteries further down. One is in range of this one. The other one is as well. That means we only need machine parts and metals up reaching for this one. And you reach that. So actually, if we put the machine parts on the other side of the dome, that would be the best place, but because then they can both reach it. So we're going to put machine parts over here. Delete it again here. I think I don't need the polymers and the electronics up there. Polymers can be deleted, electronics can be deleted. But we're going to need some extra ones down here. I know it's a little bit janky in positioning, but it'll be fine. Food. We definitely need them to reach food, because Well, I can actually just delete this one and move another food further down here. So we're just gonna make a food depot over here together with metals, concrete.
Now that the most critical phase of the mission is behind us, we would argue it's a good time to start focusing on our mission evaluation goals.
Okay, so it's Sol 46 and I need to research 15 more technologies. I think that's doable. I really think so. They reached that as well. Yeah, I can move one of the concretes down, so we're gonna delete this one. And we are definitely going to start deleting that fuel depot.
Vehicle battery low.
Well, that's fine. I only have 7 more metal to grab. So I'm not too worried about that. This one is also empty, so we will start salvaging it. So basically, this concrete deposit,
Cable fault reported.
it still has 317 left. Hey, look, another cable is down. What a surprise. Now with more wind over solar, we need actually less batteries as well. So I am going to salvage this one. I'm going to salvage the first 3 solar panels over here. They are done with that. Perfect, so you can come and charge thyself. How are you doing, buddy? You're doing fine. Let's grab these metals. And we can then move everything from that deposit down as well. And we're actually going to need more transports at some point as well. How are we doing? 66. How much did a shuttle hub source? It's electronics for the sensor tower. Hey, not something I can spare right now. Though we have a few. Polymers we are obviously grabbing as well. This hub is at... Oh, they can have 100 drones.
Cable fault reported.
Let's see. There's about 300 left in this area. But where is it? Yeah, that's the question. I think going for the 100 something, 158 even, wow. I think that is definitely worth still grabbing. It's half of what's left in here. Also, I really want to know if we can use waste rock at some point for
Sector
something.
scanned. Anomaly found.
I like the sound of that. That means our explorer can do some work again. Just saw a meteor coming in. Oh yeah, just scan that one. Okay, our power is coming back up. Hourly production is 60, demand is 86. And that's just at night. Some of these buildings are not working at night, so they don't require the power at night either. Victor can go back, it has some exports. Three polymers, 5.6 machine parts. If you look at how much we are using, we're not using that much. We're only using that many in electronics. So electronics is the only thing we need right now. realistically.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
It cannot fill up in that one. It can fill this, empty this one out. Yay, 1,000. Oh, we have low G engineering. Passenger rockets carry 10 more colonists. Ooh. Let's do the low G hydrosynthesis so we can build polymer factories and fuel refineries on our own. Let's see, what else is there to do? RC rover no longer needs recharging. Starts with 4 additional drones and command limit increased by 12. Better accumulators, the dust repulsion. Building our own Stirling generators, that sounds interesting though. That's cheap power, and if you keep them closed, they won't need maintenance at all. But let's at least queue up one of the cheaper ones as well. Houses and refuel shells have facilitated long-range transportation of resources between depots and resettling of colonists between domes. I have no idea how they will work, but I hope they will work really well. Like, hang on, I can actually make up here a farm for power, because if we just use the solar power, they only need metals. We have plenty of metals up there. And we're never gonna have to set anyone nearby. Now, anyway, we have the low G engineering unlocked, so let's actually look at that dome. Consumes 2 oxygen, 2 water, 30 power, maintenance of polymers. It has a bigger range, but it needs to be roughly... It needs actually to be very close. Because if we look, our production for our metals extractor, if we want one here, it needs to be in range. So it needs to be at minimum there. And then that needs to be in range of the dome as well. I think this is a fine spot. That's a big dome, I like it. So we are going to build you here. Polymers, we have 46, we are producing more, so I'm not worried about that. We are going to need another drone hub, so let's actually set it up right now over here. This is our dome spot. It's going to need the drone hub next to it, hopefully. This is going to be a fine location for the hub. And we're going to need power to go down here. Let's move that one out of the way so we actually see what we're doing. Okay, that's our drone hub will be powered. We will have concrete, double resources. Let's get at least 1 extractor going over here. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to extract twice from this one, or just put it smack dab in the middle so it just cleans it out. Like there's 401 and this one will have about 600. Hey Plur, welcome to the stream today. We are trying to expand our base a bit and get our second dome going. It's gonna need water, so we are gonna need a water supply up here as well. Let's get started with a water tower and a water extractor. Then we need cables to go there as well, which is power, obviously. And some pipes. The pipes, the pipes. Yeah, hang on. The tower is not in a good position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the symmetry, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Perfection. That's just the perfect. This will be 3 water, so we might actually need more water. So, but water vaporators are actually useful for that as well. That one is doing fine. So this is our water supply. We need oxygen as well. 1 Moxie produces enough oxygen for the medium dome. And we're also going to produce that here in the north. So we're just going to build the Moxie over here. Pipe it to a tank somewhere over here. It needs to be in range of the drone commander, obviously. So the tank is more for the access, and in case of a fault, that there is still some oxygen going to the dome. Outside drone commander range, well, we are working on it. But we're also going to need, okay, you can reach the polymers and reach, not reach the dome actually. And they don't reach for the polymers here. But did we need polymers up here? I don't think we need polymers, right? No, we need machine parts, metals. That's metals as well for the vaporator. That's good. For crying out loud. Are you kidding me? I don't want to answer my phone right now. I'm busy. Machine parts, polymers, concrete, they're all being moved around, so I'm not worried about that. Right, we are going to have to use our transport at some point as well to get our concrete from up there to up here, down here. You are finishing up this mine, and then we're going to move you down there. Okay, think this through. So the polymers that we put over here cannot be reached right now by the drone commander we need down here. But this drone commander does not need polymers for this production area. It does not. We will be salvaging this drone up at some point, together with everything here. This is already being salvaged, so it can be cleared. Yeah, I think since this hub is in range of the one thing that needs a polymer up here, the battery, I can move my polymers and electronics as well, by the way, further down. So I'm gonna do that. So hang on, I need to know where you reach. So as actually this area would be perfect. Polymers. I'm also going to put a machine parts one down here, but we are going to need one up here for the time being. This one. But we're also going to need one in range of them. So once again, delete this and delete this. Food is perfectly fine putting... Well, to be fair, we can also put that in the middle, right? Yeah. I'm going to make this a double food one. This can reach perfectly. It's barely in reach of this one. Let's do it like this. Same with concrete. So I'm going to make it so that they... Well, when water extractor, what did you need in maintenance? You need machine parts. So they are going to need machine parts over here. Same with the Moxie, I believe. Yes? No, that's metal. So the water extractor needs machine parts. But I cannot actually move it further left. So we are going to need an extra depot right there. This is basically going to just be a triple depot area. Electronics down there. Overflow can always come in here, basically. But this, except for this hub, which will still have the fuel production up here, will for the most part be fine. Oh yeah, I need fuel. That's the one I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rare metals. So I will put fuel up here. You still reach that? Yeah, easily. Fuel and rare metals. Perfect. Here we go. It's basically, this is going to be our main depot for all the resources that we want to use. And I'm going to start moving a lot once this person is finished up here with mining that metal. Our rocket
leak reported.
pipe leak. Oh, the pipes. Losing water. Yeah, they need to. That's why we have some stored water, but we also need more vaporators. Clearly. You can use the same pipe for oxygen and water, but it's not a necessity, really. You are done. You are going to unload that on this one. Over there. I should be able to reach all the ones here on the side. Concrete, metals, and polymers are coming in. Once they've unloaded all their metals here, we're going to collect a full load of concrete up here and all the fuel as well, so we can move that down here to the main hub. So we're also going to need to put a frick ton more drones on these two. So currently there's 10 here, 4 here that they have some load, but they're basically running around doing stuff right now. How's power right now? 75 versus 94. But I don't know what that will be during the day. Ah, yes, that's one I forgot. Powering you up. That might be a smart thing to do. You reach metal somewhere? Oh yeah, the ones that we are now dropping out here. Okay, so routes from fuel to unload it over here. Fuel first, so because there's one empty one up there, or a destroyed one. I want to leave the metals and one concrete deposit basically filled up here. Oh, they're charging first before moving on. That's fine. Okay, it's now daytime. 175 production, 152 demand. The demand will actually drop on the afternoon shift, but the production does not. So our stored power is by far perfect. I like that.
Cable fault reported.
Explorer. Let's actually, you are still up here, so cable fault. In the area we are actually starting to drop. Since we do have these drones here with this, I will put up some of the panels up here. I'm gonna start moving some drones. I hope this works. That was really fast, by the way.
Anomaly analyzed.
New techs are available. Hang on. What buildings are not working? Oh, right. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cable is being repaired. That one is not working.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
I like some of these names already. Factory AI, Factory Amplification, Martian Festivals, Micromanufacturing, and Microgravity Medicine. Let's see what they all are. Microgravity Medicine, a medical center spire, has larger capacity and is more effective than the infirmary. Micromanufacturing, electronics factory production of our own. In the end, I hope there's a little note somewhere that says I designed a good computer. Factory AI robotics, factory upgrade, performance increased by 20%. But it's something you have to install, I think. There's here factory amplification that increases production by 25%, but also consumption by 20% power. And the festival's decoration have increased service comfort. The Institute of Science has also been unlocked a while ago. What's that? Schools can train workaholic and hippie. Allow drone prefabs to be constructed using metals instead of electronics. That is actually going to be useful. 600 per soul. That takes too long. I'm going to outsource one piece of... Is that a tree in one of the factory research buttons? Yeah, I think that's a tree, right? Near the engineering manufacturing thing. I think you mean that one. Yeah, I want that long-range transportation thing. That will be useful to use. And we have the fuel to maintain that so badly. Hey, look. So much fuel is coming down here. It's crazy. So we now have some solar panels up here. The only thing we need up here is metals, and we have so many metals and they don't require that much maintenance, to be fair. So 185 versus 157. Whew. We did drop below half of our... yes, the electronics engineering, electronics factory and machine parts are in. Dome, the polymers is out dome, because they do use fuel to produce that, so that is definitely a polluter. Since we have 4 up there, I'm going to destroy 3 down here now. And the fact I can now clear the buildings is helpful too. The best of this thing, sensor towers... Oh yeah, definitely. Wind turbines work a lot better at higher altitudes. Problem is they require machine parts, and I have no guaranteed way of getting machine parts up here right now. But yeah, if you look at a wind turbine, over here it says elevation boost of 48% compared to the 0% it's down here in the crater valley thing. So yeah, wind turbines do work better at altitude. You should go and recharge for now. 180, we are back to full power again. Polymers are doing fine. You're still transporting all the fuels. Yeah, you're still stuck on concrete right now. But we'll soon start moving our concrete down. You still are going to find fuel, even though you're filled up this one already. Wow. I want to pick up that concrete and move it down. Oh, that's wrong. So, concrete. Fine, let it do more fuel things. I think this might be the last one. Nope, it's still filled up.
Scanned.
There's still more fuel down there. Oh, nice! Another anomaly. Oh, that's even more. Maybe a breakthrough. That would be the best. Let's go check it out.
Cable fault reported.
Okay, so this water is filled up. This oxygen is nearly filled up. The dome has all its polymers. It just needs metals and concrete. The metals will come in due time, because we do have a metals production over here. Only 2 vacant work slots and 2 colonists available to grow up. That's perfection in the amount of work required. The dome will soon stop working. You are still getting more fuel. Wow, 42. Oh! It's also collecting the fuel from the refineries now. So the refineries actually are working full stop again. But look at the fuel we already have. There's no way to sell the fuel. 20 out of 30? Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to stop sending as much up because we're gonna need it for the
Breakthrough discovered.
I really need to find a way to use this waste rock though. Blimey. This is just filling up now. Nocturnal adaptation. All colonists gain plus 20 performance during night shifts. Ooh. It's fun, especially because this week I am working a night shift and my productivity is not the greatest right now because I've been tired all week and sleeping badly. Besides the point, yeah, machine parts are doing fine. Polymers, we have still got 38 despite building a dome that requires 25. We had just around 50, I think, 40 or 50, so polymers are doing fine. Electronics, not so much. 800 per sol. We are 71% done with jet propulsion. We have plenty of fuel to keep them running, so I'm happy with that. Power is 75 versus 103, but during the day there's more power. I can almost salvage these 3 as well. Oh my. Are you still running back and forth? Jeez, you are. Can you just pick up these 2 resources then? Just get rid of them up here maybe? Aha. Yeah, I kind of forgot that one. We're gonna need the research for that at some point. I don't know which place that resource is though. Oh, you can also manually tell it to get some of the resources. See? It's concrete time. Okay, now we're gonna have the transport route from here, concrete, to there. Oh, this dome is getting very close to being constructed. I'm also gonna need at least... I'll bring 2 electronics up there actually, once you're unloaded. But I need that second one to actually get started on production of
Sector scanned.
Nope, that's not enough. Let's unload... Seriously, unload the polymers. Okay, you have 2 electronics, that's perfect timing. Oh! I wonder if they will work, or if I can send my own... I might have to send the rover up there, that's the fun part. All things considering. Can I work on that one? Power shortage is currently at 36. Yeah, we're gonna have to get 1 extra battery as well, just in case. I'll place a battery down here. Immediately the drones go to work.
We have a power shortage.
Okay, yeah, I need the power first anyway. That's gonna require some more wind turbines. Because that requires 30 power at all times, and that I don't have spare at the moment.
Research complete.
Okay, now is that working again? Okay, the drones at least figured out that it could use that electronics to grab that. Okay. Let's just grab a full load of metals here. Oh, the CO2 jet propulsion. What did that unlock for us? Shuttle speed increased. Martian aerodynamics. Drone battery capacity increased. Sounds good. But I need some cheap things to get to 40 researches in time. Let's be real. We do need that. I do need printed electronics at some point because using metals instead of rare electronics to print drones is ridiculously good. Yeah, new crops is fine. Sustainable architecture as well. Okay, so we are on 52 soul, which means I'm gonna... oh, right. I need to fix that still. Yeah, I just had my phone in for repair, so there's some things. Yes. Okay, agree and continue. Just putting in some information again. I need to check something before I continue with this. That's what my mom wants to do, yeah. I was already going to be like, this is going to be a little bit shorter stream than usual, but my mom wants to make me clean the litter boxes. Ugh. Anyway, I wanted to get my calculator out, that's the thing. So we have 52 soul, it's almost 53, so 47 times 600 research is 28,200 research. Right now. So... before Soul 100. If we only take the cheap ones, we can get 14 techs out, and that's already enough. I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried about reaching our evaluation goal. Any research before this line, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, can be done easily. 3 of those actually give us 500 extra, which allows us to get something more further on, so... the evaluation will be done. Yeah. Okay, but we have a bigger dome ready and almost running. We just need to give it power, and we are currently on working on the surplus. Let's get power to the dome. We currently have a surplus of, wow, 58 during the day. I'm just having this rover here right now so we can get bonuses. Right, you need to come and unload all of that over here. We're down to 11 electronics. Yeah, we need to get our... okay, let's slow down to 1 for a second. We have the jet propulsion thing that is probably under infrastructure. I'm assuming that is shuttle hub. Houses and refuel shuttles that facilitate long-range resource transportation between depots and resettling of colonists between domes. Consumption 1 fuel and 10 energy. Maintenance is electronics. Houses and refuel shuttles that facilitate long-range transportation. Sounds good. I'm gonna have to send for more electronics soon. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, 12 instead of 6. So the size of the medium dome is doubled. And it can also have a few more spires in it. It can only have the one spire. Wow. If I look at this one, this can have one spire. What does it require for maintenance? Machine parts. Well, we have plenty of machine parts. We're producing polymers, and yeah, it does require that work shift. Fuel, 551 fuel. That's a lot of fuel. Anyway, let's get started by adding some apartments over here. Provides... Oh, they do require polymers and a lot more power. A frick ton more power. Yeah, over here we'll probably definitely want... Oh, we're gonna need so many electronics. I want to have at least 3 apartments in here. We're also going to need metals as well. Okay, so we need the apartments. We need the prefab for the electronics factory for sure. Maintenance electronics produces electronics. Yeah, it's a thing, I guess. I'll put the electronics factory on the left side. Oh, you do have freedom where you position it, exactly inside it, but it's best to use the hexes a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. That is considered buildable terrain. That's perfect. Because that allows you to get those little tiny bits of extra area done. There you go. Okay, so we are getting... This is our second dome, so we have the apartments. We're going to need some other things as well that require services. Since this will be a little bit busier, I will get us a space bar. Let's put that front and center here on the left. Do we want the casino complex? Oh, cost 20 electronics. Oh. We want it. We don't want it now. We want our production going first. I think the open air gym is definitely a decent one to get. We'll want an infirmary, a diner. So we'll put the diner back in the front here. So basically that the central area is where some of the things happen. Grocer distributes hot meals and fresh produce. It's cheaper than the diner. It needs less work, but it's also less service comfort. But I want the grocery store. Who wouldn't want the grocery store? Here you can see the actual buildable area, which is nice. Grocery store, art workshop. Do we really want security? Could be helpful. Let's see, what else did we need? There'll be room for... We need a school, we need the research lab, the infirmary.
Sector scanned.
Now this is going to require a whole lot of power. Huh. Alright, we're going to need more power things. Only 18 surplus. Yeah, I'll build a few more solar panels. Simply because they're cheaper. A lot of planning goes into one of these new domes. Blimey. Right. You are almost filled up on rare metals, actually. Oh, they're already filling up, getting it ready for production. That's good. Hydro engineer, we require less water here. That's good. Yeah, that farm is running everything, basically. Soil quality is at 100%. Think. I think you can... I mean, that one... I'm good with that, so... Let's see. Do we even have... Yeah, they have enough room. They just have a super heavy load right now. I believe I can start salvaging these. We're gonna have to rebuild them right away, though. They have plenty of stuff to get that from, especially with you here. Wait. Oh yeah, I am going to need you right now to create transport route for the concrete and deliver it down here, because we need the concrete down here. 20 out of 35 in the polymers. We need workers. We just need the electronics right now. We're down to 9. Once you start working, it will be perfect. Turn off for now, because apparently you are using maintenance now, which is not a good thing. Yeah, we need a lot of electronics to continue this. But once we have this one running, we are completely self-sufficient. I just need to bring in more people for a while to make this work. Maybe get some more drones on this hub as well. You are basically done. What do we get from you for stopping you? Salvaging it. And that is actually perfect drones with no controller right now, because then I know where I can send them to. Just saw Meteor land again. There we go. We're now to 11 out of 100 drones. Okay, so currently our number of work slots is 4. This game is a lot of fun, and it's actually more difficult. Power shortage at night is 50 right now. Because this one requires a lot, but during the day it's 29. Which actually works out, because as long as you've double the hours during the day for power, then you require to spend at night. So 20, that's not good. Now we would actually lose power. So I guess another wind turbine is not a bad idea. Oh, wow, this waste rock is getting crazy.
Sector scanned.
I really need to find a way to dump it somewhere or use it somehow. Oh, no resources, not even a anomaly.
Funding received. Cable fault reported.
638 funding. Hello, Metals Depot. Randomly here. Right. You reach all the way down here. I shall build you a sensor tower. Okay, so we have some funding. We need to send a cargo rocket with basically electronics for a while. Because we need a couple to build things as well. 400 funding left. Let's bring the second transport. Or just a load of drones. I will bring another transport actually. How much is a sterling? 400. Yeah, that's expensive. I'd rather build them myself. I'll bring a probe and another drone. 8 million funding left. The rocket is on its way. And the second rocket I can bring in with people. Okay, so how many work spots do you have? 12 right now. Infirmary will be done soon. Food can be supplied. We need an electronics store though. Well, we could also just build the casino, but that is the one that needs so much electronics. 2 cable faults now. Wow. During the night. We need still demand of 50. Worst comes to shove, we can open our sterlings. But that does require... Hang on, it requires... If it's polymers that we now are actually getting positive numbers on, I'm happy with that. Electronics down to 3, but our rocket is almost halfway here. Anyway, time to bring in some more passengers. 12 capacity. Specialization. I need some engineers. Geologists, not necessarily. Scientists. Sex? Oh, no other sex available right now. Oh well. 45 out of 81. Let's launch a full rocket. Do we have food in the grocers? Yes, we do.
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
As difficult and painful as it is, we must accept that Sigrid Nilsson is dead. As friends, as a community, we express our sadness. We acknowledge our loss, acknowledge the great importance of Sigrid Nilsson's life. Sigrid Nilsson's life has been a journey towards a vision, a journey which brought us all towards the possibility of living on the Red Planet, one small step after at a time. Sigrid Nilsson didn't try to make their mark in human history, for there's no room for attempts and success. Sigrid Nilsson knew what the calling of fate was, knew the risks and the opportunities, and made the best of it, for the good of us all. What is it that takes a person through all of this is a question only we can answer. This is a question whose answer is the spirit of Sigrid Nilsson, and this is a legacy for us. Sigrid Nilsson has died, cause old age. Each time a colonist dies from a non-natural death, 2 applicants leave the pool. This is a natural death. Old age is natural, so she lived a long and happy life in 55 days.
Research complete.
Utility crops. That gives us new crops and farms and hydroponics that provide oxygen and improve soil quality. Gene adaptation is even more crops unlocked. Fine. Cheap tax, subsurface heating. I just need the cheap tax out of the way. We don't really have issues with cold waves yet. I kind of need more apartments as well. So we are going to add more apartments to this one. We're going to need the research lab as well. It costs... Oh yeah, I don't want to build that yet because that requires electronics that are en route. I'm bringing 40, I think. Power 245ers, yeah, we have plenty. Building's not working because there are no people working them, obviously. You have brought over all the concrete from this one.
Resources are low.
Yes, no kidding. Let's pick up all the fuel and bring it down here. Unload the fuel here, yes. Okay, hang on, try again. Pick up fuel. Unload here. Okay, now it's working. So we should maybe have a small dome here that can work these metals. You know, you can build more than one dome, like a lot of domes. You just need to bring the people in. They need to start making people. Unemployed 1, homeless 3. And they grew up. Right. I actually need to have them moved here. Which is why we have to use the shuttle. What did the shuttle require? It requires 10 electronics. Okay, that one just arrived. Perfect. This is a decent landing site still. Okay, electronics. Let's bring it on. 1 electronics left. It's cutting it close. Oh no, okay. Also, we have a second transport. Yay! Okay, let's see. There are metals here to gather. Just using the transport to get the metals. Wow, everyone is now jumping in on unloading, especially with the amount of electronics that are on board. 41. We need that shuttle hub.
Sector scanned.
There are some rare metals in that sector. Concrete, 15 polymers. We do have to be careful with our polymers. We don't have infinite production yet. We do have a lot of production, which is good. But yeah, this is getting crowded, this place, and they apparently even have unemployed and homeless people here. Wow, you were refueled super fast. I'm gonna launch you because I need the people to come over. And hey, look, our rocket has arrived with people. Here we go. New colonists arriving. Also, we brought a probe.
Sector scanned.
That's fine. I'm just running through everything, just exploring it. Okay, here are our people. I still want to know where everyone is from, though. So I'm still going to check that out.
New colonists have
Yeah, they're all here. We have Luce from France. Rafaela from Germany. Jasper from Germany. Cyprian from Germany. Michaela, Bulgaria. We have another Bulgarian. From France, Colette. Manfred from Germany. That's Gabriela from France. Adria from Germany. Marlene from Germany. Emilia from Bulgaria. And Edwin from Sweden. Now, it is quite obvious why these 4 nations are here. France and Germany are the biggest nations in Europe, the EU. There are obviously no British people. That is in the reason there. Sweden, because Paradox. Bulgaria, because Hemimont, the developers, are actually from Bulgaria. And Paradox, the publisher, is from Sweden. 12 colonists have arrived. There are 4 vacant work slots. That's why I want more colonists, so I can open up the electronics factory. It's actually already using maintenance. That's a bit unfair now, is it? At least there are some shifts running. The space bar is opened. Yes, Brexit indeed. And they're instantly refueling the rockets. Building's not working. What do you need? You need fuel. You also need shuttles. Let's construct a shuttle. Careful with polymers and especially electronics until we get one more load of people coming in for the factory. And again, I
fault reported.
can open it up,
reported.
but then you're losing water. Hourly production 3, total demand is... How does it fill then? Because they don't require water the whole day. Perfect. So there's always a surplus of water here. Whoa, shuttle! Hello? No, is it automatic? It is automatic! Moving to a new dome. Utopia Planet is moving to the new dome. Go Utopia. Wow, they're now at 16. Unemployed 1. Vacant work slots 2. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, now, wow, that is really cool. The shuttles are actually going to... The shuttles are automatic. And I'm building 1 extra, actually, so we will have 2 shuttles. I'm excited. This is exciting. You leave. I want to keep my rare metals for now to actually work the electronics factory. That we can open up, because there are apparently unemployed people now here. Let's open you up, electronics factory. And we're bringing in 12 new people once that rocket is back at Earth. Just in case, I do want another farm here. Or a hydroponics farm, actually. That might be a better idea, because that needs less space. So we need a research lab. Requires 80 electronics, obviously. Most importantly, where is it? Water reclamation. Yes, definitely want this. Recycles up to 70% of the water used in the dome. Let's build it. Vacant work slots is currently 9. We'll soon have more people working and living here. I think they're
Cable
picking...
fault reported.
This just keeps happening. You actually still have those electronics here as well. That's perfect. 15 surplus power right
Vehicle
now.
battery low.
We need to add more power production again. At least our machine parts are easily keeping up at the moment. Let's just build 4 more of them.
Sector scanned. Funding received.
176. Okay, now we can send back for passengers. Specialization, there are no scientists available. Okay, let's not look at this. Age group, preferably as many youth and less adults. Perks. Gains twice as much comfort in gardens and parks. Okay. Grace performance boost when it's high morale. More health recovered while resting. You know what? Let's just launch. There's plenty of room right now for people. We can increase production by adding polymers. That is a one-time upgrade. 71, but we require 2.5 in maintenance. Yeah, we need to get that electronics running. It's not that much yet. 0.9 produced so far. That is barely anything. Well, fuel is doing really well though. Is doing too well almost. You're actually, wow. Hello? Are you seriously stuck now? No, you're not. Okay, now they're not stuck anymore. Let's get you powered up because you have really low battery. The other one has filled up its metals, so it can come over here and unload all of its metals. Production now to 16, demand is 214. We're doing really well. 4 out of 6 shuttles. Oh, we didn't even need to build that one extra. But how automatic is it for the... I think it's also going to be automatic between storage. Let's build 2 more solar panels up here. That makes them really good to have. Okay, so you're currently in 9 vacant work slots. There will be 15 or some when this one finishes. Everyone go to work on the water reclamation system now.
Funding received.
I could actually send for another 12 people. Come along. Let's go. Immediately 12 people. Just take as many young people as you can. Cramped quarters grant less comfort during rests. Right, let's build the research lab. I'm going to build that behind the infirmary. That also leaves 1 room for a... Lake is big, fountain is also big. But that means I can't put a small fountain in between the buildings. Oh yeah, I also wanted another farm just in case, because I don't know... Actually, we can actually check. Food. 60 production, 13 consumption. I think that is fine. Consuming only 13. We produce 60 every 5 days. So we are going to need another farm. Yeah, because this is just not enough. But again, I could build the hydroponics instead. It's actually under life support for some reason. Or a fungal farm. Produces less food. Only 3 workers though for the hydroponics farm. I like that. And it's reasonably small. Let's build a hydroponics farm in here. Food is up here. We're doing fine on food. You will be transporting all the food over here. This middle one is actually problematic because they can't reach anywhere. Transport food. Unload it here. I'm fine with this one. Let's just grab all the concrete over here. And unload it on the other side. At least now our transports can actually use that. That's useful. I don't want to use that.
Sector
What
scanned.
are you gonna use? Are you just gonna empty it out now? I think so. That means... Oh, okay.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
That is not a good pipe leak. At least things are stored. Okay, the hydroponics farm is doing work. Okay, you will now land. Domes within walkable distance. Perfect.
Resources are low.
What time is it? Oh wow, already low on electronics. Then again, we are going to have more shifts work. I'm going to open up the second shift already.
New colonists have arrived.
Okay, before we need to know where they're from, I just want to know Germany, Marthe from France, Bulgaria, Germany, France, wow, it's a French rocket. Ooh la la. Germany and Sweden. Okay, so it would be nice to see more representations from European countries, in my opinion. Then again... Okay, so now the expected daily production is 1.8. And the daily usage is, I think, more. Yeah, maintenance alone is 1 point something. Passengers on board will die if the rocket doesn't land in 180. That is large as hell. Wow, I did not see that. I did not know that was also it calculated. Let's land them. Let's get more people working. You have 18 vacant work slots. 12 people are coming in. We want a nursery. So we can have kids here. Comfort is not going... Comfort is going down a bit. This is because new people are coming in. Nursery. School is large. Daily research, 216. Hello. That's pretty good. That's actually really good research. Holy shit. Didn't realize research labs would have such an impact on the research speeds. 44 out of 48. Yeah, I kinda need to get the apartments going again. Power is okay. I don't think they're already... Yeah, they actually already have kids here. That's why I want this nursery done. You're still doing fine. I can actually get this one running as well.
Sector scanned.
I just don't want to run out of concrete at all. Well, good timing actually when this one is now out. Look at all the waste rock here. Holy shit. Yeah, more
Cable
people
fault
come in.
reported.
This one is almost refueled. Please go and fix.
Research complete.
Sustainable architecture. That was here. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. Perfect. I think I want to queue up the smart homes. Yeah, look, 221. That's more than outsourcing would give me. And I actually think we're going to need to send a rocket back with electronics soon. This one factory is not keeping up at the moment. It's 2.9 and we are consuming 4-ish. And then there are still vacant work slots here. I believe the kids automatically move over red oxygen. They call their kid on Mars red oxygen. 821 research. We are ready to leave. Victor 1 is leaving. Okay, that's all fine. Is there any mining to be done over here? There actually is.
Resources are low.
How are we low on polymers? We've consumed a lot the last couple of days. That's fair.
Sector scanned.
Comfort of this one is still very high, so they will be social, no available service building. Relaxation was full. Whoa, hang on. What am I building that's requiring polymers? Is this thing seriously requiring polymers to build? I don't know, they're disappearing way too fast right now. It's fine, it's the second apartments. Okay, it's because I was building the apartments and not paying attention to how much we needed. But that is fine. I can actually overfill this with more apartments if I need to. How is that farm doing? 9.5 leaf crops. Wheatgrass, low yield, very fast. Algae, very low yield, but oxygen. That's a lot of oxygen. Low yield, slow growth, less water. Or good yield, slow growth. So the water required is... very low because of the water reclamation. That's fine. Okay, so we're low on polymers and electronics, but I think for now we can keep this going. We'll bring in some extra on the rockets. We have some funding again. 600 million. I think I'm definitely going to put patents up again after this. I think this dome will want a school. That's electronics. That's not happening yet. Also, the maintenance numbers were from before we got the cheaper maintenance on in-dome buildings. So there's that. Arcology provides comfortable living space for many colonists. Yeah, there are a lot of researches that we would like to grab. I want to open up another research thing though. But I'm waiting for a rocket to return to Earth so it can bring back people again. Or I should really send for the resources first.
Funding received.
Yay, yeah. Cargo rocket, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a little bit of polymer. Food is slowly going down, but we are now producing more again. And this is still a massively producing farm, let's be real. Scanning is going... it's still going. Just haven't scanned anything useful in a while. It's just too bad. I haven't seen an anomaly in a bit. All these things. Let's open up another work shift here.
Funding received.
Yay! That rocket is going to bring back people right now. Youth and adult is fine. Yeah, by now we're gonna head into flaws, that's the thing. We don't want idiots, we don't want anyone to... no whiners. No cowards. That means loners, melancholic people. Hypochondriacs, gluttons, gamblers. Perks, what do we have left? Workaholics. Composed, gamers, nerds. Let's launch. Let's just get 12 more people here. They do have an interest in gaming, and we could have the gaming workshop. The problem is, it's... we could have a playground. Costs polymers.
Sector scanned.
School costs electronics.
Milestone achieved.
That's the problem with the electronics store. It provides gaming, but also consumes electronics. We have 100 colonists, everyone. Evaluation scandal sectors. Wow, we have 100 colonists before the evaluation of the scan sector. This is basically the normal order of things that the game thinks you should be doing things in. Constructed a mega dome. Megadome. We have another celebrity, Johanna no, it's a saint. Vacant work slots 9. Well, 12 people are coming in, which means if we have Kinda need the electronics store. And again, we should open the electronics factory for a day, for night shifts. Probably. Because we need that those electronics so badly. We're opening you up for another shift, everyone. The electronics are almost here. Almost. One left and they're almost here. Okay, how are we doing
Research
on the...
complete.
Okay. Low G hydrosynthesis. Well, let's land the rockets. It will run out, that's the thing as well, yeah. So you have 2 vacant work slots, 1 homeless. They can move to the other one. Lots of kids then, holy crap. Okay, you're empty. Let's salvage you. Ah, the electronics are here. Perfect. Should actually get a school over here then. We should get a school. There are way many kids being born over here. I don't know if a school needs workers. We'll notice soon enough. Oh, there go 10 more electronics, by the way. But 3.3 now. Ooh. 18 work slots available.
Sector scanned.
Jesus. Oh wait, that's the thing. People! They're coming back. That's good. 258 million. General training. It's actually really important because we have quite a few people not working their specialty in these buildings. So they get like no real performance bonus and things.
New colonists have arrived.
Okay, what do we all have here? French, Swedish, German, French, German, Swedish, German. Yeah, it's just these 4. And Bulgarian as well. There's no other country from Europe that's sending people to Mars, sadly. There are actually kids living in the apartments as well, because there are so many. The nurseries are just not keeping up right now. You can leave, and we'll send Victor back. I'm gonna let Ditmar stay a while to gather more exports. Electronics and concrete. Concrete we still have plenty in storage. Metals we're doing fine. Food we're doing really well. It's actually only gone up since the first time. Fuel is great. Electronics is the big problem, but we are producing more. And actually with the production of, or the research of general training, that's going to be a lot more. Look at this, 1013 per soul. Let's move these two to the back of the queue. Because general training, actually smart homes too. Drone printing. I actually would like the printed electronics after this. So if we get the drone prefab, the assembler building, that's going to be such a good combination. Just metal instead of
Sector
electronics.
scanned.
Hello? Power is doing fine. Perfectly fine. Shuttles are just used.
Research
Oh my god.
complete.
Magnetic filtering. That was the upgrade for the Moxie. Well, drone printing is going to come after printed electronics. I mean, the combination works. What do we have here? Ooh. Megadomes. There's still more research to come after that. But we have now sites on megadomes. Megadomes. Alright, building our own Stirlings. Screw the amplification, I want to be able to build my own Stirling generators. Yeah, 1,000 research per day now. Really good. Vacant slots 4, residential slots 13. I could actually use another nursery. Temporary morale boost every time I research. All sanity losses are halved. Increased performance boost when at high morale. Let's give him enthusiasts. Nerds. Composed. Oh yeah, the
Cable
kids were
fault reported.
in here. I'm like, suddenly the lights go down. I'm like, oh no, but it's not how that works. Yeah, morale is actually going up, so kids are being born over here. Sanity is high, morale is high. Oxygen consumption and production just barely. 5 polymers to upgrade. Oosh. Producing more than we're
Funding
using.
received.
We're now producing more electronics than we're using. Okay, 500. We're back up to 500 funding again. Stuff's crazy. Machine parts is still going up, so I can build more wind turbines without afraid of losing things. Just the rows of oh my gosh, all this is just no, I want to be able to get rid of that. Meteor. I'm gonna want to build another tunnel over here somewhere.
Sector scanned.
Tunnels require machine parts, so not that bad. I think our shuttles are able to bring electronics up here. Mars colony, yes, our colony is doing really well, Zobot, and welcome to the stream. I still have this dome can also still get the metal extractors. Vacant work slots is 3. We have way too many kids living here, though. They're just popping kids. Oh my gosh.
Pipe leak reported.
I need another nursery at this rate. And just get a playground, because the kids Or else, otherwise, going to be just too busy doing things. Let's build another small fountain over there. Yeah, Jesus, these nurseries. Playground is polymers, but we are now finally producing more things than we're actually using on our own. If we want to use tons of kids in a space colony, yeah, we're working on things here. The kids are alright, that's for sure. Food is going down a little bit, but that's mostly because this farm has not been working recently. It's over halfway through its current harvest. I hope there are better apartments for comfort. That shuttle randomly disappearing again. Yeah, we have a school filled with kids right now. You are gathering materials, which I'm fine with.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yes, an anomaly, and it's an eye, which is finally something again. Okay, let's see. Infrastructure I have. Definitely got the resources for a tunnel. No, it's too far away from a person. Okay, that is being constructed. I just can't have the drones right now. But I wonder if we get a rover in range, if the shuttles can provide us... maybe, you know, it's definitely Elon Musk Simulator 2018. Doesn't appear to be the case, so we're going to use our transports to do these things. Oh, it would actually be perfect if we unloaded you next to this thing right now. Why don't you come over here and fill yourself up with juicy, juicy metal? Actually, no, I think we have plenty of metal already. Yeah, that's already enough. You need to unload your metal here. What building is not working and why? Because we're out of rare minerals, out of rare metals. That is not good news. Let's load up some concrete. You need to be served less frequently than this electronics factory though. Because we need the rare metals for it to be working.
Research
Okay, it's
complete.
working again. General training, that is going to be so good for us. It is going to give us... There, colonists without the proper specialization suffer a lower work penalty. And that gave us what? Behavioral shaping. Sanatorium treats colonists to remove flaws. Okay. All colonists gain 20 performance during night shifts. Nocturnal adaptation. I love the idea. Do the extractor amplifications.
Pipe leak reported.
Okay. That's why I have a water tower. How are we doing? Yes, we just need some machine parts now. And then we have a tunnel, so we can send our explorer down there. Wow, you already emptied that one. Ah, okay, I see. Because most of them are still being transported over here.
Cable fault reported.
Still not worried about the power or anything. You have such a low load. I'm gonna start moving some people,
Sector
some drones.
scanned.
Over here again. Low load. I think this one has the highest load of... Well, not even that close. Yay, we're out of rare metals again. 2.7. We are using more metals than we're producing. We are definitely... Yeah, the exports are stopping our rare metals from doing things. Look, we have food again. How's our machine parts doing? Yeah. I mean, I would like to have more people in that dome. Oh, are you kidding me? This dome is filled up with people already. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to build another dome. But that's also gonna be the next time, because I do have to quit the stream because I have to go to work soon. Thank you all for being here. I will definitely be back tomorrow. We are doing very well on Mars, I must say myself. We've had one death from old age. Maybe we've had more, I'm not sure anymore. But we are getting more people. I'm gonna have this dome near these rare metals, or these rare metals. Also gonna need more water production. Oh, have fun at work. I'd rather be streaming, but... Anyway, thank you all for being here today, and I will see you all tomorrow with more Surviving Mars.